One of my favorite types of videos to make on this channel are books my fifth graders are reading, where I bounce around from table to table, from seat to seat, from reader to reader, sharing the books that they are reading. Tell little stories about them, about the class, about the books, all kinds of fun. If you're new here and you want this kind of video throughout your feed all through the school year, subscribe to this channel. So exciting. Feels so good to be back. Starting off 9/11, I survived. A lot of I survived readers from the reading conferences I've had so far on these first 8 days of school. I'm filming this on the 8th or the 9th day of school. So many kids love this series, and I have all the graphic novels, so they're all happy. A ton of readers you're going to see as I bounce around are huge Catherine Applegate fans. They had a teacher read aloud to them, the one and only Ivan, so they are hooked. I got a kid reading Ruby. I got a kid reading Family. I got a kid over there reading the one and only Bob. So darn exciting. Bad Guys. This kid read his first Bad Guys book over the weekend, last weekend. Love that he was reading on Labor Day weekend. Let's go. And then, of course, it wouldn't be the beginning of the school year without a whole bunch of kids reading and loving and rereading and reloving Dogman. So much love for the series. So I shared with them the new book, which is coming out in December, and they were very, very excited to learn more about Big Jim, new Dogman. Let's go. In April, Kate DiCamillo is coming to our school. So a lot of kids are really excited. They have read in the past because of Winn-Dixie. I think the third grade teachers read it, and some of the fourth grader teachers read Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. So they are huge Kate DiCamillo fans. Of course, they know Mercy Watson and all of that. We'll be reading The Tale of Despero aloud before Kate's visit. It's like one of the best books ever written for kids. I actually think this is like top 3, probably top 2 book for me of all time. It's so good. So to see a kid rereading it makes my heart so happy. Another Dogman, exciting, of course. I haven't seen these, but one of my fifth graders got this at Walmart. So we were looking up the other books in the series because he's like, this is pretty good, Mr. Sharp. I want to check it out. So always looking for the next great book. Last Kids on Earth. I've been surprised in how many readers the Netflix series, I think it's Netflix, has brought to this book. So that's been really encouraging. So many of the kids that I have reading this found out about the series through the Netflix show. This kid is reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid like it's just like he can't get enough. Like he's just like, it's like water on a desert island. Like he will not stop turning pages. He will not stop reading it. I love seeing it. And yay, we would love to see so many kids find themselves into this wonderful series. So it's great to see. This is the first time just now that I've seen a kid reading one of these books. That makes me really excited. Sister, so good. This kid's, I think, read Smile and Guts as well already this year. So seeing them reread some of these favorites. Isn't that kind of nice when you're in a new room, a new classroom, and you got different kids in your class, you have a teacher you don't really know, but those books that you love so much are there for you. Just so inviting. Classroom full of books. Twins. I don't think any of them had seen this book before, so that's really exciting to see them to be into this world. One of my favorite graphic novels from the last few years. Brand new graphic novel that just came out is Gamerville by Johnny Christmas. I saw the first couple of days of school, this reader was reading his previous book, Swim Teams. I'm like, I have the perfect book for you. Mr. Christmas has a brand new book. So that's exciting. I really love this book. I need to talk about it more on my channel. And then first day, the kid's like, I need the books about facts. What fact books? I want to know it all. So my weird school, big book of facts. So anytime I come around to this kid, they always have to tell me a fact. And they told me one, I think it was about Venus. How like one day, so one like rotation for Venus, I think it was Venus, is like a year on Earth. How wild is that? This is Deborah Friedman's art. She made this picture. Isn't it awesome? And my daughter made this duck. I love both of those things. It's that book by Mr. Shu that comes out in next year, 2025. Ruthie Rose's Big Idea. All right, I told you they're all in on Applegate. All in on Applegate. Let's go, Frizzy. Beautiful graphic novel here. You see that big shiny metal on it. Great to see a kid early in the year picking that up. This girl's been really into Dork Diary. She reads a ton. This reader reads a ton. It's so exciting to watch her just consume books and just soak them into her soul. Alone, this has been just so fun to talk to this kid about Alone. It was one of the very first books that I book talked when I was introducing them to the classroom library. And they were like, whoa, I need to read that. and they're look how far they are already. They're already on page 310, and we talk about it every day. And he is already aware that there's a book called Away that comes out next year that I have an early copy for. So he's like, Mr. Sharp, you have to read it because I'm almost done with Lone and I have to read it. I'll probably let him read it before me because he's just like, at that point, he's just like all in as a reader. And Babysitter's Club, book 5. Aren't these just great? Remember the World Without Babysitter Club graphic novels? Sad world. I told you that Katie Camillo is visiting her school. This reader actually has her own Kindle, and she's listening to the audiobook while she reads. How boss is that? Very boss. On the boss scale, it's a very boss. I Survived, Great Chicago. I feel like another one of these graphic novels is coming out very soon, and I need to order it. But I can't remember which one. Need to Google that. Yesterday, we talked about 2 read lists. They added it to their reader's notebook, and like a sheet where they can keep track of their 2 read lists. We talked about 2 read lists. We talked about how readers have a plan. And I showed them some different book trailers. And there were some kids like, oh my gosh, I have to read Amulet. I've never read that. Another kid's like, what? You've never read Amulet? So if you haven't read Amulet, you've missed like a big part of your life. And if you have read Amulet, you know. If you know, you know. Three Valley Twins. I've had some kids reading this, like a bunch of kids reading this. We're only in like the second week of school. So that's fun. It's kind of getting passed around. Fun to see a book getting passed around. And we'll end with Catherine Applegate, Otter. So many great books, so many great kids. I'm so excited about the year. Thank you for coming, for watching this video, for caring about getting kids excited about reading. We got this. Let's do this. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Colby Sharp. Hope you have an awesome, fantastic